Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Eastern Lifestyle. I'm your host, Davia Pugh.
And I'm your reporter, Kaylee Riccatelli.
Thank you so much for being with us today. We've got such an exciting show coming up. We'll learn about the giveaway of a great air purifier from a Kinston manufacturer. We'll see how a local animal shelter is helping animals find their forever homes. Plus, find out how to get an awesome deal when you dine at this great ENC restaurant. And that's all on the way very soon. But now it's time to get into what makes this day so special. So, Kaylee, start us off.
So today is National Basketball Day.
Love it.
Yesterday was American Football Day.
Now
Today is Basketball Day.
How cool.
So, Basketball Day being on November 6th honors the birthday of James Naismith, who invented basketball. He was a PE teacher in Massachusetts in 1891 and needed a way to keep his students active in the winter while they were inside. So the first game of basketball was played with 2 peach baskets and a soccer ball. And he kind of invented rules for it, gave those rules to like the YMCA board association thing, and then the game was like national by 1893. And
that's
people
amazing.
have been playing basketball ever since. And the first, it's debated who played in the first college game because a lot of colleges claim they played the first collegiate basketball game. But we do know that the first NBA game took place on November 1st, 1946 between the Toronto Huskies and the team now known as the New York Knicks.
Wow, very cool. I love basketball.
I do too.
It's really fun to watch.
See, my brother played basketball literally from kindergarten to 12th grade.
Okay.
So I did not play basketball. I was not very good at basketball, so I watched him play growing up, and it was really fun. Basketball, I think, is one of my probably one of my favorite sports to watch.
Really?
Because I played it for a little bit, and I actually know what's going on and can experience it in that way.
That's awesome. I've never played, but it's a great sport to watch.
It's really fun.
So today is also National Nacho Day. Who doesn't love a good nacho basket?
In a basketball game?
Yes. What a great combination. So nachos actually originated in 1943 in Mexico City. Not Mexico City, Mexico in general, but a city in Mexico. And in 1970s, nachos gained a lot of popularity in the U.S. As a ballpark nacho specifically. So it was eaten a lot at baseball games, and it just, spread from there. So now it's very popular to eat when watching sports or at a sports game. So actually, specifically, Frank Liberto, a Texas businessman, introduced the variation of nachos with cheese sauce at that time, and it just took off at Arlington Stadium specifically. So, Texas is a really, popular place for nachos. It's known as the Tex-Mex classic.
Yeah.
And you can't go wrong with nachos, honestly. I'm a huge fan.
I didn't realize that they didn't have cheese sauce on them until 1970.
I didn't either, honestly. I thought, it would be a little longer than that, but
Imagine nachos without cheese.
it needs the cheese.
It does.
That's what makes it nachos.
We always end up back at cheese.
We always, it's like cheese is engraved at this point in all of our food
Yes.
talk. But
It's so good.
it's so good.
Man.
So what other toppings do you like on your nachos other than cheese?
Cheese and salsa,
Yeah.
obviously. And sometimes, if I'm in the mood, I like a few little jalapenos on there.
Okay.
Because it depends on
Yes.
if I want the spice.
Gotcha.
If I'm not in the spice mood,
Gotcha.
I don't do jalapenos.
Yeah. And nachos, honestly, it may have had the cheese in 1943, but not melted. So specifically, that may be a variation, but
That's true.
yeah. But who else would also love nachos?
Who?
Dogs. And Homer specifically, I think he'd love it. So let's
looks
meet
like
Homer. Yes, let's meet him. So he's an energetic puppy at the Craven Pamlico Animal Services Center in Beaufort County Animal Shelter, which is in New Bern. Homer is said to be treat motivated, which makes him easy to train, and he's also heartworm negative. So if you're looking to adopt, please make sure to contact the shelter for details.
Aww.
Very cute little dog, very cute. So at the start of our shows, we want to connect with you guys. If you've captured amazing moments that show the best of what ENC has to offer, that you'd like Kaylee and I to react to, share, or know, just scan that QR code, fill out the quick form, and send us your pics and vids. Coming up after the break, want a brand new powerful portable air purifier? We'll learn all about the great features of one from Field Controls. Stay with us. Hey everyone, thank you for joining us on Eastern Lifestyle. I'm your host, Davia, and today I'm joined by Gareth Lewis, the Director of Product at Field Controls, located right down the road in Kinston. It's cold and flu season, and Field Controls wants to protect the most vulnerable people in our communities with the ultimate protection against viruses like COVID-19, cold, the flu, as well as toxic gases and odors. They have a great solution to keep your air pure, clean, and fresh this and all seasons with 5 stages of purifications. And they are donating 250 Trio Plus air purifiers to senior centers and assisted living facilities in Eastern and Western North Carolina. Gareth has joined us to tell us more about it. Gareth, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
And in case you missed it last time, Gareth, can you please tell us about how the Trio Plus keeps our air pure, clean, and fresh?
Yeah, so the Trio Plus has 5 stages of purification technology layers. We have a HEPA filter, which captures greater than 99% of particles down to 0.3 microns, which is smaller than the eye can see. Wow. ProCell technology that breaks down your harmful chemicals and gases. And then a UVC, high output UVC that attacks the airborne invaders such as viruses, bacteria, and germs.
What makes the Trio Plus unique compared to other purifiers on the market?
We've had the Trio Plus independently tested at a biosafety level 3 lab, and it's demonstrated a greater than 99% reduction in SARS-CoV-2, which is the virus that causes COVID-19, influenza, which causes flu, as well as multiple bacteria and mold.
So can you walk us through the 5 layers of purification in the Trio Plus?
The 5 layers are a pre-filter, which captures your larger particles. The second layer is your HEPA filter. The third layer is your carbon filter. The fourth layer is a ProCell, and that destroys harmful gases and chemicals. And then lastly, we have our UVC. So that's 2 high-intensity UVC lamps that destroy viruses, bacteria, and mold.
Wow, that's incredible.
The ProCell technology is a patented technology by Field Controls. It's similar to your car's catalytic converter in that which converts toxic gases and pollutants and breaks those down in your car's exhaust. It's just, this is an air purifier for indoor purification. So we have a titanium dioxide coated surface in the unit, which is shined on by the UVC, which excites the chemical process. So as those harmful chemicals and gases go through that purifier, they're broken down and destroyed.
Okay, so now tell us about the giveaway going on.
Yeah, so we're really excited. We're donating 250 Trio Plus units to assisted living centers and senior centers in Eastern and Western North Carolina. We're doing that to protect the most vulnerable people in our community as cold and flu season approaches. And we're giving them away in Eastern North Carolina because that's where we live.
Yes.
We want to help the local community, and Western North Carolina because we want to help those affected by Hurricane Helene. Awesome. And so to request your free Trio Plus unit, go to www.fieldcontrols.com/seniorliving and fill out the form while supplies last. It must be submitted by a facility director or administrator, not a resident, and we'll announce a pickup day or we can ship it to them. And with any other questions, feel free to visit the website or pick up the phone and give us a call at 252-208-7325.
Okay, and now Gareth, where should people go just to find out more information about the Trio Plus in general? And if they qualify, where should they go to sign up for their free Trio before they're all gone?
They'll learn more about it at our website at fieldcontrols.com/seniorliving.
And guess what? There's even another great offer for you all. Make sure to visit fieldcontrols.com/seniorliving to receive up to $50 off your Trio Plus unit. This special offer is for all you viewers watching.
Coming up on Eastern Lifestyle, meet the cutest little busybody in Greenville. She's a whole lot of energy in a teeny tiny package, and right now she's looking for a home. I am back at the Humane Society of Eastern Carolina with Morgan May and this little ball of energy. Who is this?
This little lady is Miss Ava.
Oh my goodness.
She is so excited to be here. Yeah, you want that? Ava is just over 6 months old, so she's still got some of that puppy energy in her. She is on the smaller side, so she's just like, all that energy is just compacted into a little ball of fun.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, she also, I don't know if you can hear it, she does little snorts when she gets excited and starts sniffing. And it's the cutest thing ever. She's like a little piggy. But she's about 35 pounds. She'll probably get a little bit bigger, being that she is only 7 months old. But she is a very good girl. She has the cutest little face, yes. And her little ears are so expressive when she's looking at things, they'll stick right up. Thank you, Miss
I can
Ma'am.
see them moving all over the
She
place.
is an absolute sweetheart. Loves snuggles, loves pets, loves to play. She is good with other dogs, appears to be good with other cats in our care. We pulled her from Pitt County Animal Shelter. They are a municipal shelter, so unfortunately they do have to euthanize for space, and she was on the list. So we reached out to them when they were at maximum capacity about some of the options that they had, and she seemed like a good fit for our program, and we were right. She has been so far, and we're hoping that she can find her forever home soon.
Awesome. So do we know what kind of dog she is, or have a guess?
Yeah, so we have her listed as a hound mix. We aren't entirely sure what Miss Ava is, as she's got a very unique look to her. Her face and body don't really add up. Yeah. Yeah.
And then do we know how she is around kids?
Yeah, so she is pretty high energy, but so far we believe she would do well around kids. She hasn't been in a home with them yet. She's new to our care, so she hasn't fully been in a foster home yet. So we don't know exactly how she'll do, but she's been super friendly with everyone that she's met so far.
She up to date on vaccinations, spayed, all that stuff?
Yes, Miss Ava, oh yes ma'am. She is spayed, she's up to date on vaccines, she's microchipped, she's heartworm negative, and she's been on prevention since being in our care. So she is fully vetted and ready to find her forever home. Which, when she gets all that energy out, she is happy to just curl up with you. So she is the perfect pup. If you're looking for a younger dog, but not wanting to do the full house training, dealing with a 3-4-month-old puppy, Ava might be the right fit for you. Make sure you're energetic, as she has lots of energy, so she'll keep you active. You can go on all the walks, all the adventures, all the hikes, and play. All the parks, yeah, you would love that. And she is also young, at a perfect age for all the training. She's super smart, so you can teach her everything, and she's very adaptable.
Awesome. So how can people find out more about adopting Ava?
Yeah, if you're interested in meeting Miss Ava, you'll go to our website, www.hsecarolina.org, fill out an adoption application, send that in, and we'll contact you about coming to meet her. She is also available for foster. If you were interested in maybe trying out a dog, you weren't ready for the full commitment, Humane Society does offer fostering, which is at no cost to you. We provide everything, food, bowls, crate, toys, and you just provide a loving, safe home for them to get some time out of the shelter, get to know them a little bit more. We do everything from just a one-night sleepover to long-term fostering until they get adopted. But that is something that Miss Ava would be interested in, just getting out of the shelter. So whether adoption, fostering, check out our website to learn more.
Amazing. Well, thank you, Morgan, for introducing us to Ava today. And be sure to stay tuned to meet more adoptable animals right here in Greenville.
Wow, that was really cool.
Super interesting.
So now it's time for the life hack of the day. Did you know if you accidentally break glass, you can use bread to pick up the shards? Simply press a slice of bread gently over the area and it will collect the smaller pieces that are hard to see. I never thought about using bread.
I didn't know that, but like it makes sense.
It's so smart because it has those little grooves and it's like mushy and it can just, you just press it on there. Love that.
So interesting.
Very interesting. So up next is an opportunity to get awesome savings at one of the best ENC restaurants. But before we do that, let's get into trivia. In what year did North Carolina officially become a state? Is it A, 1776, B, 1790, C, 1789, or D, 1767? We'll have the answer right after the break. Stay with us. Catch all the latest and past episodes
At WNCT.com/Eastern-Lifestyle.
Stay connected with @Eastern Lifestyle 9 for an exclusive look behind the scenes. All right, we're back. Let's see if you got this question right. If you guessed C, 1789, you are right. On November 21st, 1789, North Carolina became the 12th state to ratify the U.S. Constitution.
The following segment is sponsored by Jay's 108 Kinston.
It's time for Be Our Guest, where we help you save money while having a delicious dining experience. And today we're at Jay's 108 Kinston. And make sure to go to WNCT.com, find the Be Our Guest tab to get your $50 gift card for just $25, as these will sell out fast. We're here with Patrick Nichols, the executive chef at Jay's 108 Kinston. Thank you so much for having us today.
Thank you for coming.
So we have so many delicious menu items here on this table, but I want to get straight into the appetizers. What do we have first?
This is our bulgogi fries. It's a house steak fries with a Korean style beef barbecue, pickled jalapenos, red onions, our house chipotle ranch, and Parmesan.
That sounds so fantastic. And of course, this is going to pair perfectly with your burger.
We do, and this here is the Super J. So it's a Japanese Wagyu beef with a portobello mushroom duxel on top, applewood smoked bacon, a sun-dried tomato confit, and smoked Gouda on a brioche.
Wow. And what other types of burgers do you have?
Well, we have a bulgogi burger, we have our house cheeseburger and the burger. I mean, the list goes on.
And your menu's always rotating too, so there's always something new to come and try out.
Yeah, we have to try something new all the time.
Speaking of Asian fusion, we have another fantastic menu item right here. What do we have?
More of the traditional thing you would find in a Japanese restaurant. You got chicken teriyaki, rice plate. We do it with a sunny side up egg, kind of a go-to for a good majority of people, and it kind of invites people in to try the other things in our restaurant.
It looks so delicious. So we've talked about the turf. Now let's talk about the surf, because I think everyone loves sushi, especially me. I love sushi. So what do we have right here?
So here we have the Patron roll, which is one of our long-time most popular rolls. It's a spicy tuna salad inside with loads of crab and
Yum.
sweet spicy sauces on top. And then our JPN roll, which is one of our newer rolls. It's got salmon, seaweed salad, cucumber inside with avocado and fried onions on top.
You mentioned fresh, so let's talk about these refreshing looking beverages because they look amazing.
So here we have the lychee teeny, which is citrusy and kind of refreshing drink. It's got lychee in there, which is like a white grape sort of flavor. And then we have our Mad Old Fashioned, which is our own twist on the Old Fashioned, which is pretty popular now, and we use a peanut butter whiskey in there.
Wow, that is incredible. And then of course you can't end a delicious meal without having dessert, so what do we have?
Here we have our apple roll-up. This is a house-made cream cheese filling with stir-fried apples rolled up in a flour tortilla and served with your choice of ice cream.
Wow. Well, Patrick, everything on this table looks so scrumptious. Thank you so much for having us and telling us all about your menu items. And y'all make sure to go to WNCT.com, find the Be Our Guest tab to get your $50 gift card for just $25, as these will sell out fast.
The previous segment was sponsored by Jay's 108 Kinston.
Hey, I'm Chris. This is On the Record. Glad you're here today because I have a pretty cool record for you. This is the Dynatones with the Fife Piper. It's definitely a trip down to the 60s. The fife is sort of one of those instruments you'd hear primarily in the 60s, and before then you'd hear it a lot during like the Civil War. It's definitely one of those instruments you don't hear very often. This band is out of West Virginia, and I don't think they had a lot of success because the only company they could get to produce and release this album was Hanna-Barbera Records, who, you probably know for their cartoons. So this album definitely feels like a time capsule into the 60s, and it's actually pretty groovy. Well, for On the Record, I'm Chris. We'll see you next time.
We're so glad that you joined us today. Make sure to share your ENT moments with us by scanning the QR code. And always remember to enjoy every moment of your Eastern lifestyle. We'll see you back here tomorrow at 3. Have a great rest of your day. Stay connected with @EasternLifestyle9 for an exclusive look behind the scenes.